Welcome back. It's been a while since my last update on Marvel Heroes, but we're back, and we're gonna start off just listing what has happened in the past few months and what's the current. I guess. Well, you can check. There's a roadmap that you can see on a rough estimate when or certain things gonna happen. We're currently at 0.6, and we can check on the news page for the features. Most powers are now fully functional, not all, so there's still work to be done on powers. Primary and secondary resources now work, which we did cover in the last video. Synergies now work, as we can check all these stats are now functional from the synergies. Talents, power progression, including Rogue's Power Bank and Ultimate upgrades and prestiging, now work, which we can check. And you can see that talents are now selectable, and they are active and function. So building your character now, for the most part, there's still some powers that don't work, but most. Again, talents are a big part of building your character. So now with talents not just being I guess a cosmetic thing that you can just click with no effect, now they work. Damage calculations have undergone a significant pass, resulting in most stats now working and higher difficulty tiers being actually difficult. If you go to the waypoint, go to like a terminal or whatever, now the difficulties actually work. You could still select them before, but it didn't really change the stats. Now they're properly working. Next, we have achievements are now earnable. The Infinity system is now working. So when you get to level 60, you can start earning Infinity points. I'm working with that system. G's or Gazillion points are now spendable. You can earn more by converting Eternity Splinters using the new Store Convert ES command. I think I discussed that in the resources video, that you can now use your Eternity Splinters to convert to Gazillion points. And you can now buy items and level up vendors across the entire game, which are, hunters, crafters, weapon vendors. You can actually sell items and buy them back, and donate items to upgrade their ranks, which unlocks new recipes and stuff to get from them. And there was the achievements now actually are earnable. As you can see, I've earned some, which I did have back in the day, but all achievements are, and they are being tracked. Can we see something that I've started? Yeah, and the point I was trying to make is that these are properly tracked and working. Not just that, login rewards also work. Now, if anybody's wondering, if you haven't played the game and didn't play back then, when you start doing your login rewards, you don't get reset, essentially. For people that are afraid that if they miss a few days, they'll have to start from scratch. You can see these go way above like any normal login reward cycle from other live service games. I think most of them would adapt this model, where you log in, you get rewards. If you don't log in, if I don't log in now, since I've logged in for 16 days, I'm not going to get reset back to 1. I'm still going to be at 16 the next time I log in. You just stay at where you are. You don't get reset back to day 1. So you could finish these eventually, even if you miss some days of login. You don't have to reset. But these also work. Again, we talked about talents, most powers being functional. Now this talent works, and you can turn them off, right? Or symbiotic spikes gives a symbiotic surge at half damage 100% of the time. And it gets, a reduced cooldown from 25 to 23, and the extra symbiote surge damage. You can change it, and it works. This is, for the most part, the updates. The other thing that was touched but hasn't properly been implemented, go to the Avengers Tower, you can go to the social tab, go to nearby, and you can see it's not updated. It should update. Show them properly. But as you can see, this is not how it used to be. You can properly see players that are near you. You can click here, inspect, and see what they have. You still can't invite people to your party and party up and do missions, raids, terminals, or whatever. But it has been sort of implemented, and work will be done on the social features of the game, but currently fixing all the powers, so they are all fully functional. And as you saw, Rogue was mentioned specifically because, you know, she steals powers. That's her whole shtick. So her being able to use other people's powers. Powers, crafting, and loot gear, those are the main things. They're the meat of the game and the end game part of it. So those are the focus for now until they are fully finished and implemented. And then we'll have social features, partying up, getting friends, making super groups, as it was back in the day, until we finally reach release 1.0, which will be the fully playable game with absolutely everything in it working. And then the plans for making another version, which is pre-biggest update ever. We changed a lot of things. We talked about this with the Omega system to the Infinity system, the way powers and talents, which were not present in pre-biggest update version of the game, dashes, and we've discussed this already. But yeah, the plans are essentially to have this version of the game, which is the game as it was before the shutdown, and then a different server that it will be before the biggest update for those that enjoyed that version of the game better and want to play there. So with all that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to keep, you know, being kept in the loop, not having to wait for YouTube videos, you can join the development server. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I catch you all in the next video.